Whew. So I'm back, y'all. So I decided that I will not be on camera this morning, but we're going to talk while I walk. And I hope you guys are having a good day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl Grabowski, and I have a variety channel. Okay, I mukbang, I vlog, and I talk about interesting videos and topics and have conversations about things that interest me. But let's get into this video about this pastor Whitehead. So Whitehead was recently in the vlogs, and he was trending super trending because he got robbed. There was a robbery at his church. He was there on camera. We saw him standing in the pulpit while he was looking at the robbers that came through the door with masks, black clothing, and guns. So Bishop Whitehead got down on the pulpit, and Larry Reed live, like he surrendered immediately, okay? And you can see it on video. So Larry Reed Live is a digital pastor who's on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and he posted the story on his social medias, and so it went viral everywhere. So we all know Bishop Whitehead for that incident. And so Larry Reed and lots of other people felt like it was Bishop Whitehead was committing fraud. That actually, this is what Larry said. This is not what I'm saying. That it looked like, yeah, that he had to stick up people to come and get him and to rob him for, they say, about $1 million in jewelry between he and his wife. And of course he would file a claim and all that stuff. And they said that he was he's a fraud because he has a fraudulent activity in his history, that he had done stuff like that before. So anyway, it was trending. So that's how we got to know Bishop Whitehead. And so since then, I watched some videos. Larry Reed Live again did a video on IG with this woman. I don't know her name, but she calls herself a prophetess. I think she's a pastor. And so Bishop Whitehead, they were on, Larry Reed and the prophetess were doing the video on IG. Okay, and they were, Larry in his style, he was making fun of Bishop Whitehead and cracking all kind of jokes, and so was the prophetess lady in the bottom. They were talking cash junk about this man. So anyway, somebody contacted him and said, oh, they talking about you on IG. And so at that time, he requested to come up on, hold on, y'all, I gotta switch hands. He requested to come up on and do a split screen with Larry and the prophetess. And so there he was on screen, and he was livid. He went the hell off. He started calling Larry names, and he called the woman fatso, and what did he call her? Biggie Smalls or something like that. Implying that she was really fat and she's heavy. No big deal. I'm heavy too. So anyway, but it was funny, and they got offended, and they said that he couldn't take a joke. But my personal opinion about that is, come on, y'all. Now, to me, it was extra, and it wasn't called for, that they was talking about this man like that. It was horrible. So when he came up on screen, yes, he was mad. And because he had the spirit of anger, I feel like, because, I'm noticing y'all being on YouTube, that my opinion is not popular. But that's okay, because, we're individuals, okay? I don't care if my opinion is not popular. It's my fucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm noticing that, and it's interesting to me. But anyway, so when he came up there and gave them the same kind of energy they gave him, but of course, it was a little bit more than that, because he was angry because he didn't think it was funny, because something could have happened to his wife or daughter. You know what I'm saying? And so he let Larry have it. He called Larry ugly. He called her fat. But I'm saying it was fair game because they started it. But now, so getting to the main topic. Honey, last night I went up on social media and I saw that Bishop Whitehead was trending again. And there was this woman that was in his church. He's standing in the pulpit, really flashy like he always is. But you know, I'm here for that. I like his flashiness. And so he's standing up in the pulpit. At least he's being his damn self. He's not trying to be phony. And I can say that about Bishop Whitehead. He is literally being himself. And I give him points for that. You know, because everybody else want to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so the woman is disrupting the service. And I'm watching him. And what he's trying to do, he's trying to not be bothered by her. And she's doing the most. You know what I'm saying? She's saying what she's saying. She's interrupting the service. He's trying to play it off. He's, you know, speaking in tongues and and he's saying something about take the pictures or take the pictures. And anyway, so she gets closer to the front, guys. And honey, when she get close enough to the front where he can reach out and grab her, when he can reach out and touch her, when he can make contact with her, he choked the shit out of her. And I'm telling you, I'm here for it because I thought it was hilarious. I did, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Listen, lady, what you going to learn today, because you was in that church acting like a sanctified Karen. Now, y'all all, everybody know who Karen is. Karen is a white woman who is privileged, and she shows up at different places in the corner store or in the grocery store or in the department store, or she's somewhere, or she might be in the parking lot of a store. She's somewhere where she thinks that she has some type of invisible wall around her, or she has some type of privilege or authority that she can just fuck with people because she wants to. That's Karen. Okay, so this sanctified Karen is doing the same thing, but she's doing it at the church house. And what you gonna do is, Karen, baby, you gonna learn today. You not gonna get up in here and run your mouth and take over this man's service and do what you want to do. Now, most of y'all been saying on social media, y'all say, oh my God, this is a scandal. He's supposed to be a man of God. And most of the time I stand on that side of the fence. But today, on this beautiful Monday morning where I'm walking and enjoying myself because I've been working a lot and doing something for me, walking, I'm on the other side of the fence. The other side of the fence that says, honey, sugar baby, darling, with your sanctified shatanana self, you about to be choked. You about to be choked all the way out, because what you gonna learn is there is no invisible wall around you. Ain't nothing between you and Bishop but air. He grown, he's a man. If he want to choke you, he could. Like if he could have kicked you down, or like he could have had an episode. Like maybe he could have slipped and gone a little piece of crazy. And girl, you getting ready to get choked. You gonna get choked, baby. So he choked her, and honey, I sat on my phone last night and I rolled. Okay, I'm just telling y'all, this is another side of my personality. That thing was funny to me. Baby, you getting ready to get choked. Like he getting ready to put his hands around your neck and put you out because somebody told you that you could come in there and do what you wanted to do. Yeah, just like a sanctified Karen. Look, sanctified Karen, I'm gonna need you. I know you ain't been choked in church. I know you ain't. I know you have not, and you just thought that you, oh Lord, that you could do what you want to do. But today you cannot do what you want to do because today you have met this unorthodox, non-traditional hood guy turned pastor. You get ready to get choked, baby. Like this is not. Now see, if you was over there with Creflo Dollar, you wouldn't have got choked. You know what I'm saying? If you was over there at Kenneth Copeland Church, you wouldn't have got choked. But see, you wouldn't have done that over there. If you was over at some local churches that I know here, Upper Room Church of God in Christ, you wouldn't have got choked, okay? If you was at Deliverance Cathedral Love, you wouldn't have got choked. If you was over at the Word of God, ain't nobody choking you over there, but baby, even over at the Juanita Bynum Ministry, you wouldn't have got choked. Maybe at the Todd Hall Church in Florida, you wouldn't have got choked, baby. But you over you over here with Bishop Whitehead, baby, and you done got choked this morning. You done got choked. So you got to learn. At the end of the day, watch thine mouth and pay attention to what thine is doing, because thine is getting ready to get choked, because you don't realize that you over at Bishop Whitehead Church, and he ain't one of them. He ain't one of them. He done told y'all in so many ways that he is not one of them. He is not one of them. Now, listen, if she was over in a Muslim country, where them people for disrespecting the religious system, you'd have got more than choked. They might have, you might have, your head could have been separated from your body. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we be doing too much. We be doing too much. I know everybody want to demonize Bishop Whitehead. I understand that. But this black Karen, obviously, Lil Mama had, she had mental issues. Of course she did. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he did too. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you got choked. And then y'all say, oh, he's a punk. He shouldn't have put his hands on that woman. He didn't do that to the robbers. Well, I tell you what, we would have called him something other than punk if he would have went out kind of crazy with the robbers, because see, the robbers had guns. Not just hands. The robbers had guns. So the last time I checked, guns, when that metal, steel, whatever you call it, goes through your body, baby, and pierce those veins, which contains the fluid of life, which is blood. And when a certain amount of that leak out, you get ready to go into the spirit realm, baby. So I'm a not choke the gunman, but this woman who got the audacity and all of that, because see, listen, if she didn't like what was going on, she could have took her and her dress and went on out that door. Okay? Because ain't nobody had her chained to the altar. She wasn't chained to the pulpit. She wasn't chained to the chair. Get your ass out the building. If you don't think he doing something right, you have permission to leave, ma'am. You can't come and do that. Y'all gonna learn. Bishop Whitehead. Whew. Hold on, y'all. I gotta catch my breath. Just walking and talking. Bishop Whitehead, street guy turned preacher. Folks come into church, show out, you gonna get choked. So at the end of the day, when you go to Rome, know how the Romans roll before you go over there. Okay? Pay attention to how they do things so you can govern yourself accordingly. Anyway, y'all, this is the first comedic skit that I have done for my channel, okay? All right? And we might talk some more about it later on tonight. But y'all, kisses and hugs, or no, not later on tonight, because it's early in the morning. We might do it midday or this afternoon. But kisses and hugs. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all guys later. I hope y'all enjoyed the walk with me this morning at our fantastic park in North Carolina. All right. I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.